Wednesday, hump day, and I just wanted to go through some of my long-term holdings and some other charts here. I'm going to start off with coffee because it completed an inverted head and shoulder bottom here at 2280, and so minimum move here is to 26, but I'm here to tell you that there's trouble in coffee land, and if you're patient with this, you're going to make a lot of money. And I'm looking for a minimum move here, get to 26, get over the that inverted head and shoulder, get on the right side of VWAP, which we just did on a weekly, and then we're going up to $35. It's a double on a La Nina, and they're having some additional issues with pests, and so I think you're going to enjoy this ride. So I'll tell you when to take half off, put half on if you're a subscriber, and we've already made quite a bit of money on coffee, and I intend to stay with it for the long term. We're getting some turnaround here in corn. If my computer here will cooperate with me. Here, 1 second, please. Here we go. And so corn bottomed here at the beginning of the month, and so it's still a buy. I think it's going to run into some resistance here pretty soon, and so I'm just going to wait and see how strong the intensity is as to whether or not I take half off or just hold it. I have December futures. I bought, I have 2 contracts left. I bought 4 at the bottom here, and I'm riding 2 right now. I don't know if I'll cut it in half again, and then when we get our next buy signal, go back to 4 contracts again. But this trade started off the year pretty negative to me, and I managed to turn it into a nice green trade. And for those who can't do futures, I'm going to help you guys get back this thing over into the 20s. If not, we're going to get our cost basis down, and we'll be profitable on this thing next year. The one that's I'm still negative on is wheat. It just this thing I'm back down to 8.42 is my my average buy price, and I bought more at the beginning of the month here, and so a little bit shallower move higher. I think it's going to be a longer road to hoe, and just keeping an eye on it. I'll take half off my position here on the next sell signal and buy that half back again on the next buy signal and try to work my average price down. I own quite a bit of this, so I don't feel like buying anymore. Now I'm just going to have to work it a different way, or I may sell the whole position and put it all into JJG on the next buy signal for JJG. And that's also hitting some, on at least on the hourly basis, it's hitting its VWAP area, and looking farther out looks good. And corn and soybeans are strong, wheat's lagging a little bit, but I'm looking for JJG to get back up into the 30s again here pretty soon. And my cost basis on this is 30.88 in case people are interested. And DBA, my cost basis is essentially 20.03 on this, and it's bottomed again, and looks like it'll move higher again, and on the strength of just the softs, which are sugar, coffee, cocoa, and 2 to 3 grains starting to move. DBA is starting to get a little bit of its mojo here, and like I said, I'm in these things till through next fall. And but I will be a little bit smarter about the drawdowns in the future. I was just a little too stubborn, and but now I'm trying to get my cost basis so I can really profit. Moving on to the metals and miners, where we are nicely green, and we have been, is silver, wheaten. My buy price is low 20s on this, and it's nice and profitable. And we did another pop today, intraday, and it's closed on the highs, and so buy signal, and I'd like to see it climb into the the 32 area here before I have to sell some calls against it. Don't think I want to sell any, but I'm going to announce it to people that if I get a sell so they can reduce, so they can continue to build up their price advantage on this. But, one of these times miners are just going to go. They've been suppressed for so long, and the only tool left in the shed for the Fed is now to kill the dollar, because they already killed volatility. They've already killed the buybacks. And so the only thing left now is to kill the currency. And by doing that, they're gonna jam silver, wheaton, and the other miners to sky high prices. SILJ looks very similar. My cost basis on this is $15.95. We're quite profitable, and no intention of selling. This one I probably will take half off, put half on. SLW is kind of like a super core position for me, and I'll just harvest profit by selling calls against it. Look at GLD. So we recommended U-Gold for people, and I bought calls for myself, and consolidating right here above the VWAP line. Still a buy. Still kind of watching it, not selling it yet. I think this is going to move back up into the 132, 133 area. Again, I don't think the Fed has a choice. They're bluffing on the rate increase unless they all want to lose their careers here in a market crash. Looking at SPY. SPY kind of got stoned today a little bit. Didn't really do anything. And I mean, what's left for this thing? I mean, it's just grind. It's way over, the VWAP, and way overbought now. And so I'm just looking for it to stay put. Is there a place where this money is going to leak? And so I've been selling calls against it, and so far I haven't been burned. It's just not moving. Oil is the one I did chicken out on, and now it's moved right up to the over VWAP. So I just gotta watch it. It has a buy signal. I'm just a little leery right now because it's coming to the end of its seasonality, and who knows, it may run on me, but I'm just gonna wait, and I'm definitely gonna look for another buy signal on natural gas here. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of a sell-off and then get into some of those names. And the ones I'm watching are ECA, and like I said, I've been watching these here late. I chickened out right away. I made my stops too tight. It's one of the biggest things that I do as a trader. Sometimes I set my stops too tight sometimes when I shouldn't, and I set them too loose when I should. So it's not always easy. I try to be mechanical sometimes, and that doesn't work either. So there's one of those cases where I was just a little too nervous, set it too tight, and because it's just way over VWAP. And it was just a pause that refreshed, and it popped again. So, but we're going to have a really, really cold winter this year. So, I'm not sure yet. I want to build a position in this to hold. But hopefully I'll get a chance to buy these at a reasonable price and run with it. And let's see if there's anything else I want to share. Oh, the VIX, XIV is just, it's getting to a point now where it's just, it's just way over VWAP. They're just grinding away at this thing, and way overbought. And so I took a position in VXX yesterday, sold some calls against it today, and but I guess they could bring this thing down to 9, and then I'll probably lose money on the trade. But I'm just going to try to stay with it through options expiration on the 21st, and to see if I get it to come back down to me here a little bit and have VXX move up. And then I think we'll get a chance for a move here. I've been reading some articles on correlations are so tight in everything. So just like Sisyphus pushing the rock up to the peak, there's only one place for it to go, back on the other side down. And that's kind of I'm feeling right now, is that we're gonna have some sort of event, or they don't like the dollar falling, and it'll push the market down and increase volatility. And so that's kind of what I'm planning on. I make most of my money trading XIV long, but I'm just at a point now where I may just have to just day trade it and try to scrape pennies here as it avoiding overnight risk. So, but anyway, we're still in a great year, and the Nadex trades, the binary option trades, are just been killing it. We had another winner today. This regression to the mean is just beautiful for binaries, and we'll just have to see when the market decides to get cranky, and we'll adjust our strategies to profit from that. But anyway, it's Bob from Trade Genius. Have a great night, and I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.